What I mean by that is, as I've stated twice,
Errol Pietersen says long prison sentences would be the most appropriate for the trio. The social worker compiled reports on the accused as part of sentencing proceedings.
It is therefore not a stretch to conclude that Jacquen Smith is the mastermind behind the trafficking of her own daughter. It is also quite disconcerting that Ms. Smith violated her daughter's trust in her, not only as her provider, but also as her protector. The drug abuse of the accused contributed to the inconsistency of the care and supervision of her children. Although she received substance abuse treatment, she has not internalized the program's objectives. Thus, her behavior throughout was that of an unreliable adult.
He says Appollis steadfastly refused to tell the truth, while Rhyn did not show any remorse, is violent by nature, and should face the most severe penalty. This testimony follows that of a US-based international expert on human trafficking. Dr. Marcel van der Walt earlier described trafficking in persons as one of the most severe human rights challenges of the time.
The disappearance of 6-year-old Joshlin really stands as a sober reminder of the work that remains undone. Joshlin's case should serve as an inflection point in South Africa's fight against trafficking in persons, ultimately a fight for human dignity, for human flourishing, and against the crippling societal indifference that allows traffickers and predators to operate with impunity. Josh's story is by no means isolated. It symbolizes the thousands of other children who have vanished into the shadows. Many of whose disappearing offences were never recorded.
He says South African children experience more violence than the global average.
While the world grapples with numerous crises, that trafficking remains a moral wound that we must address collectively and decisively. Each of the 50 million, or let I say the estimated 50 million tip victims globally, has been robbed of their freedom, dignity and potential. In South Africa, the issue is far from abstract, far from it. It is a harsh reality rooted in local vulnerabilities and global inequalities demanding immediate and resolute action. The crime thrives in the shadows, exploiting environments of poverty, inequality and lack of awareness. Vulnerable children and adults, whether in rural areas, urban centres or along the borders, are caught in these networks of exploitation. We cannot ignore the stories of victims like 6-year-old Joshlin, who is still missing.
He says between 2018 and 2021, 781 children were recorded as trafficking victims in South Africa. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Saldanha on the West Coast.